Hello guys, this is Nadeem from Maths TV. Hope you will like this video. Before starting, I just wanted to invite you to be a part of our YouTube family. You can do this by just clicking the red subscribe button. Also press the bell icon so that you get notifications for newly released videos. And do not forget to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram. Without wasting your time, let us start. Let us go through IGCSE Mathematics Paper 2 Extended 058022 Feb-March 2017. Question number 1. Expand the brackets and simplify. So you will have to just open the brackets. 4 5s are 20, so 20W plus 12 and minus 2W plus 2, and now we can add the like terms, so it will be 18W and plus 14. This will be our answer, 18W plus 14. Question number 2. The line AB is one side of an equilateral triangle ABC. Using a straight edge and compasses only, construct triangle ABC. So we have to construct triangle. So equilateral triangle is having all sides equal, so we will take measurement from AB and make arc like this, and another arc of the same length we will draw over here, and then we have to just join this point C. This is the C point which we got, and we have to join this point C with this one. So this will be our final equilateral triangle as required. So all these sides are equal. Question number 3, without using your calculator and by rounding each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value. So we'll have to round. For example, 10.3 can be rounded to 10, and this can be rounded, 19.5 can be rounded to 20, and this can be rounded to one significant figure. Correct to one significant figure. So this will be 90 and this one will be 40. So this will be 200 divided by, this will be 90 minus 40 will be 50, so which is equal to 4. So our estimate will be 4. Hopefully you understand. We are rounding this to 90 because we have to round to one significant figure only. Question number 4. The population of the world grows exponentially at a rate of this one yearly, and find the number of years it takes for the population to grow 7 billion to 7.3 billion. So we can take 7.31 billion is equal to amount which is 7 billion. This is basically principal amount. This is amount after increment, and into 1 plus R over 100. R is rate is 1.1, so 1.1 over 100, and the number of years we have to calculate, the time t we have to calculate. So now we can shift this 7 to the other side. 7.31 divided by 7 is equal to 1 plus 1.1 over 100 raised to the power t. And now we can use calculator or log method. So I'll be using calculator. So how we can use calculator? We can use this one, 7.31 divided by 7, and is equal to, I will be using this one, alpha and this equal to button, and bracket 1 plus 1.1 over 100 and whole raised to the power x. So alpha and this one. So after typing this equation, I'll use the solve button by shift. So shift solve. Solve for x is equal to 1. So we'll have to wait for some time, and answer will be displayed 3.9610. So t will be equal to 3.9610, or approximately we can write equal to 4, and we will write here 4. So hopefully you understood this calculator method, and by log also we can solve it by taking log on both sides, and you will get the same answer, 3.961. Next question, number 5, s is equal to ut plus 16 t square. Find the value of s. Basically we have to make replace these values. So s is equal to 2 into t, which is 3, plus 16 into t square means 3 square. So this will be 6 plus this will be 9 into 16. This will be our equation, and if we use calculator to solve 6 plus 16 into 9, this will be equal to 150. So we can write answer as 150. Then comes the length, question number 6. Write the recurring decimal 0.17 as a fraction. So x we can write as 0.177 recurring, and then we can write 100x. 100x will be equal to 2 digits next, so 17.77 recurring. Then we can write 10x. 10x will be what? 10x will be 1.77 recurring, and now we can subtract, and when we will subtract we will get here 90x is equal to this recurring portion will be gone, so this will be 16. So this implies x will be equal to 16 over 90. This will be our answer, 16 over 90. This is in fraction form, and there is no recurring decimal. Question number 7. The length of a rectangle is 9.3 centimeter. Correct to one decimal place. Its width is 7.7. So 9.3 is length and 7.3 is width. Both are corrected to one decimal place. Write down the lower bound and upper bound. So lower bound and upper bound will be, we can write 9.3, and upper bound of 9.3 we can write as 9 point up to one decimal place. So 0.05 plus minus we have to do. So this will be 3.5. This will be upper bound, and lower bound also we can write. Lower bound will be 9.25. Similarly for 7.7 also we can write 7.7, and upper bound of 7.7 again we have to plus minus 0.05. So this will be 7.75, and lower bound will be equal to 7.65. And they are asking write down the lower bound and upper bound of the area of the rectangle. So upper bound will be 9. Area of upper bound upper bound will be equal to this maximum multiplied with upper bound multiplied by upper bound, 9.35 multiplied by 7.75. And if we multiply these two bounds, 9.35 multiplied by 7.75, and we will get 72.4625. This will be the upper bound. So we can write here 72.4625. 72.4625. Similarly for lower bound, area lower bound will be equal to lower bound multiplied by lower bound, 9.25 multiplied by 7.65. So this will be lower bound, we can multiply 9.25 multiplied by 7.65, and this will be equal to 70.7625. 70.7625. 70.7625, and this upper bound we can mention over here as well, like that. So this is our answer. Now question number 8. Without using your calculator, basically we have to simplify the fraction without calculator. So this will be 3 into 3, 9, 9 plus 1 will be 10, 10 by 3, and divided by, this will be 2 into 2 4, 4 plus 1 5, so 5 by 2. Now we can change division sign into multiplication, so 10 by 3 multiplication 2 by 5, so 5 2s are 10, and this will be 4 by 3, which can be written as 1 whole 1 by 3, so this will be our answer. Question number 9, the diagram shows a pyramid with a square base A, B, C, D. So this is a square base, and all the slopes edges of the pyramid are 20. So these all sides slanting edges or sloping edges are basically 20. And AC is equal to, this diagonal AC is equal to 17. Calculate the height of the pyramid. So height of the pyramid, basically to find the height, what we will do, we will draw a perpendicular like this we can draw, and so this is basically the right angle triangle, and we can consider this triangle. I'm shading for you so that you can understand. Hopefully you are getting everything, and hopefully you have subscribed the channel as well. So if you have not done, then subscribe Maths TV so that you will be getting notification for the uploading videos. So this one is the right angle triangle, this is hypotenuse, and this is half of 17 will be 8.5. so we can use Pythagoras theorem. So 20 square, which is hypotenuse square, is equal to 8.5 square plus height square. So I will write h square. So now we can write h square is equal to 20 square minus 8.5 square, and taking under root on both sides. I will move the page so that there should not be issue. Okay, now h is equal to, we can find this one, 20 square minus 8.5 squared is equal to this, and we will take root of answer, which is equal to 18.10. So we'll write 18.10, 18.10 will be our answer, centimeters. Question number 10 is a transmission question. Indra buys a television in a sale for basically 11th is a transmission. This is not transmission question, this is a percentage question. So this is a sale price and reduction is 12%. Original price we have to calculate. This is basically reverse percentage question. So to calculate reverse percentage, so we will take x as original price, and 12% is reduction, so 100 minus 12 will be 88. So directly we will calculate 88% of x is given as 924. So x will be equal to 924 into 100 divided by 88, and this one directly we can check. This is 924 into 100 and divided by 88. This will be equal to 1050. So 1050 will be dollars over here. Question number 11, transmission question. Tx is the image of x shape after translation by vector -1 and 3. -1 is x value, 3 is y value, so this will be left. So if we consider this point, this will be -1 mean left 1 unit and 3 up 1, so this will be 1 2 3. So this point will move to this one. There will be this will be the new location. Similarly, this will be 1 unit left and 1 2 3 units up, so this will be the new location for this, and we can basically trace the rest points directly like this. Now we have to draw the triangle, not triangle, it's basically trapezium, so we can draw like this. So this is done, this side, and slanting side also we can draw like this. So this is the shape which after translation, this is T basically, and then MY is the image of the shape y after reflection in the line x is equal to 2. So line x is equal to 2 we can draw first. This is line of reflection, x is equal to 2. So we can draw a dotted line like this. This is the reflection line. So this is our line of reflection. Then they are saying basically we can draw even solid line. Okay, so this is line of reflection. Now we have to reflect the of y basically. So reflection of this will be 1 unit over here, and this one unit, and this is 2 units, so 2 units to the left and 1 unit down, and this will be basically the reflection. So we can draw this one like this. So this is a reflection also done. So basically this is the combined. They are saying on the grid draw MT, both transformation we have to apply on A. So first we have applied transformation, which is translation on this, then reflection on this. So M is this one and T is this. Basically T is this one and M is this one. So the image of A after the transformation MT. So basically these are two separate transformations which I have explained. So directly if you transform with this MT, you will reach over here. So this will be the final image. So we can write MT of A. We can write this one as MT of A, like that. Hopefully you understood this question as well. Now question number 12, they are saying y is inversely proportional to x square when x is equal to inverse transformation basically. And inverse transformation we can write where y is inversely proportional to x square like that, and y is equal to, we can change sign of proportionality into equality by putting a constant k over x square. Now we'll be replacing 5 which is x value, so k over 5 square which is 25, and 16 which is y value, so we can write here 16. So this implies k is equal to 16 multiplied by 25, and 16 multiplied by 25 will be equal to 400. So we will write here 400. So k value is 400. Our modified equation, this will become y is equal to 400 over x square. So find the value of y when x is equal to 10. So when x is equal to 10, we can replace x is equal to 10. So y will be equal to 400 over 10 square, which is 100. So after cancellation, we'll get answer 4. So our answer will be 4. Next question number 13 is factorize completely. So this is factorization. We'll have to take the maximum common. So 5 is common, c is also common. So inside will be 3c minus 1. So this will be our answer. 5c into 3c minus 1. Then we have to factorize this also. We can make pairs, first pair and second pair. From the first pair we can take k common, inside will be 2p minus m. And from the second pair we can take plus 2 common, and inside will be basically 3 common. We can take 3 common. So this 3 we can take common. So this will be 2p minus m. Now we can write this as this one into k plus 3. So this will be our answer, 2p minus m into k plus 3. That will be our final answer. Now question number 14. Point A and B are marked on the grid. BC is equal to minus 4 and 0. Okay, from B to C is minus 4 and 0. So we will move B as 4 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4. 4 unit left. So this one will be the point C. and BC we can draw by the help of scale. We can draw this one. So this will be our BC. Point AB are marked on the grid. BC is -4 and 2 on the grid. Plot the point C. Write AC as a column vector. So AC as a column vector. AC will be this one. So this AC we have to write as a column vector, this one. So if we check from A, this is minus, this is basically 1 unit right and 3 units down. So we can write at 1 unit right and 3 unit down will be -3. So 1 and -3. Then DE is a vector that is perpendicular to BC. So perpendicular to BC, the magnitude of DE is equal to magnitude of BC. So same numbers, this one we will just change the sign and switch this one. This will become basically 0 and -4, and this will be DE, and we can, DE is a vector that is perpendicular to BC. So it will be basically 0, and switching, after switching you will have to change sign. So this is switching and this is change sign. Switching means X and Y value we will be swapping. So after swapping we will be changing sign. You can write here swap and write here change sign, and this will be your final answer. You can write final answer over here. Question number 15. Work out t raised to power 4 divided by t raised, basically this is power rules. So t raised to power 24 minus 4, this will be equal to t raised to power 20. So this will be our answer. Then these two powers will be multiplied. X raised to power 5 into 2 will be 10. So x raised to the power 10. And separating power for 81 raised to the power 3 by 4. Separate power we can write m raised to power 8 into 3 by 4. So 81 raised to power 3 by 4 we can check with by the help of calculator, like this one, 3 over 4, and this will be equal to 27. So this portion we have solved with the calculator, which is 27, and 4 2s are 8 and 2 3s are 6. So m raised to power 6. So this will be our answer, 27 m raised to the power 6. Hopefully you understood this question as well. Now question number 16. The speed time graph shows the first 60 seconds of the train journey. Find the acceleration. So this is speed time graph. In speed time graph, slope of the graph or the gradient of the graph gives us the acceleration. So to find acceleration, we'll be considering this triangle. I'm shading for you for your better understanding. Hopefully you understood this. Don't forget to introduce this channel to your friends and fellow students, and also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Now I have shaded this triangle, and rise over run. So rise is this side, which is 15, and run is this side, which is 60. So 15 over m will be equal to 15, which is rise, over run, which is 60, which is 1 by 4. So answer will be 1 by 4. Hopefully you got this. Calculate the distance. Distance the train has traveled in this time given. Give your answer in kilometers. So in speed time graph, area under the graph, which is this shaded portion, gives us the distance covered. So how we can find? This is basically the triangle. So area of the triangle, we can write it as half into base into height. Base is 60 and height is 15. So this will be area. So this will be equal to, basically we can write this one as distance instead of writing area. This is distance. So this will be equal to 60 into 60 multiplied by 15, which is this, divided by 2 will be 450. So 450, this will be meters. This will be meters because this measurement is in meters. So they require in kilometers. So we'll have to change into kilometers. For 450, so 450 divided by 1000, this will be into kilometers. You can write kilometers will be equal to 450 divided by 1000. This will be equal to 0.45. So 0.45 kilometers. This will be our answer. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Now we can switch to question number 17. Question number 17 is a total of 20 trucks were tested at a checkpoint. 6 trucks failed the test. So failed the test. 6 failed the test of brakes. Basically brakes test. Brakes is this portion. So 6 trucks failed this portion, 7 trucks failed light section, and 9 trucks pass the test for both brakes and lights. So 9 are not in these two categories, so 9 we can write outside. So 9 trucks are outside. Remaining will be 11 trucks. So this is basically x. If we take this as x, so this will be 6 minus x, and this will be what? This will be 7 minus x, and these all three should add up to 11. So 6 minus x plus 7 minus x is equal to 11. This will be cancelled, so this will be 6 plus 7 will be 13. 13 minus x is equal to 11. So this will be x, we can shift to other side. X is equal to 13 minus 11. So x is equal to 2. So this value will be 2. So we can write here as 2. So our final answer, this one will be 2, and this will be 6 minus 2, which will be 4. So we can change this to 4, and similarly this will be 7 minus 2, which is 5. So we'll change, final answer will be 5. This is how we are calculating this Venn diagram questions. Now next comes find n of b intersection, b complement intersection L complement. So b complement is not in B and L complement is not in L. So intersection of these two will be this one. So n of b in complement, b complement will be this whole section, and L complement will be this whole section, and this outer portion will be the intersection. So if I shade this one for intersection, so this outer portion will be the intersection. Basically this portion will be the intersection of B complement intersection L complement. So what we can do, we can write this as answer as 9, because this is 9. In the Venn diagram below, shade the region. We have to shade the region P union Q intersection Q complement. Q complement will be whatever not in Q. So not in Q mean this P, this portion, and this whole portion will be shaded. And P union Q is this portion. So intersection of this portion and this outer portion and this one will be only this section. Hopefully you are getting. If you, this is basically 1 mark question, so I'm not going into detail. So hopefully you understood this. This will be the section. Once again, this one Q complement will be not in Q. So you can put thumb over here, and the rest of the diagram will be Q complement. And then P union Q will be this portion, shaded portion, and this portion. So union of, basically intersection of Q complement and this portion will be only this shaded part, which I have shaded over here. Question number 18. M is given, N is also given, and you are supposed to multiply M and N. We have to calculate. So multiplication will be, M will be first, which is M 5, 3, 1 and minus 2, and N will be 3, minus 6, 4 and 2. Now we have to multiply first row, first column, and this will be 5 into 3 will be 15, 15, and 3 into 4 will be 12, so 12, and this will be first row, second column, this will be 5 into minus 6 will be minus 30, and 3 into 2 will be 6, so plus 6, and this one will be second row and first column, so 1 into 3, 3, and minus 2 into 4 will be minus 8, and 1 into minus 6 will be minus 6, minus 2 into minus 2, minus 2 into 2 will be minus 4. This one, and then 15 plus 12 will be 27. We can write answer over here, and minus 30, and this will be minus 24, and 3 minus 8 will be minus 5, and this will be minus 10. This will be our final answer. Then M inverse. M inverse is basically adjoint of A over A mod. So we can write M inverse is equal to adjoint of M over M mod. So adjoint will be switching these two. These two we will switch. So this will be minus 2 and 5, and we will change sign for this. This will be our adjoint of A over A mod. A mod will be 5 into this will be minus 10, minus 1 into 3 will be minus 3, like that. So this will be 1 over minus 13 into minus 2, minus 3, minus 1 and 5. This will be our answer, and we can write here 1 over minus 13 and minus 2, minus 3, minus 1 and 5, and this is done. Now question number 19. Triangle is provided. Calculate the area of the triangle PQR. To calculate the area of triangle, we know this is half into AB sine C, so we can use that formula. Half into A 2.8 into B 8.3 into sine of C, which is sine of 79 degrees. So this will be the area. So we can find area 1 by 2 into this will be 2.5 into 8.3 into sine of 79, and this will give us 11.40. 11.40. Answer will be 11.40. Next part, triangle PQR is enlarged by scale factor 4.5. Calculate the area of enlargement. So K factor, which is conversion, is 4.5. So for area we have to use K square. So we can write 4.5 square. 4.5 square will be equal to 20.25. So 20.25. And now we can multiply the area, which is 11.40 multiplied by 20.25. And this will be multiplied by 11.40, and this will be equal to 230.85, 230.85, or we can write it as 231. So approximately equal to 231 centimeters square. Question number 20. Find the equation of line. So equation of line, give your answer in y is equal to mx plus c format. So basically we require slope and y-intercept. If you check, this is y-intercept, which is equal to c. So c is equal to 3. And m value is required, slope is required, so we can use this basically this triangle we can use. I'll shade the triangle for you. So this is the triangle which we are using. So rise will be 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, and 1, 2, 3 units. So minus 6 over 3, because this is right side is sloping downward, so minus 2 will be the gradient, and we know y is equal to mx plus c. M is minus 2, so we can write y is equal to minus 2x plus c, which is 3, so we can write this 3. So minus 2x plus 3. Hopefully you understood this question as well. This is 3 marks question, very easy. B part, a line perpendicular to the line L passes through point this. A perpendicular line will be having slope of that perpendicular line will be the reciprocal and change sign. So reciprocal will be 1 by 2, and change sign instead of minus 1 will take 1. Instead of minus we will take plus. So this will be the slope of the perpendicular line and passing through this point. So we can use formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So directly we will replace in this formula, and y minus y1, so y1 is minus 1, so y minus minus 1 is equal to m, which is 1 by 2, into x minus x1, which is 3. Now just we have to reshape into y is equal to mx plus c format. So we can multiply this. This will be y plus 1 is equal to 1 by 2x minus 3 by 2, and 1 we can shift to other side. So y will be equal to 1 by 2x minus 3 by 2 minus 1. So minus 3 over 2 minus 1 will be equal to minus 5 by 2. So we can write this one 1 by 2x and minus 5 by 2. So our equation will become, final equation will be 1 by 2x minus 5 by 2, and this will be our final answer. Now question number 21. Question 21 says f of x is equal to x by 4 minus 3. F of x is given, g of x is given, and h of x is given. Work out the value of x when f of x is equal to minus 0.5. So this value we will replace equal to this. So x over 4 minus 3 is equal to minus 0.5. Now what we can do, we can multiply everything by 4 so to get rid of this denominator. So x minus 12 is equal to minus 0.5 into 4. So minus 0.5 into 4 will be equal to minus 2. So we can write here minus 2. Now x is equal to 12, minus 12 we can shift to other side. So it will be 12 minus 2, which is equal to 10. So x will be equal to 10. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now find g inverse of x. So g of x is this one. So we'll write y is equal to 6x minus 7. We'll have to x as subject. So x will be 6x will be equal to y plus 7, and x will be equal to y plus 7 over 6. Now x and y will be swapped. So y is equal to x plus 7 over 6. This will be inverse. So we can write here x plus 7 over 6. This will be the inverse. Work out the value of x when h of x is equal to f of 13. So h of x is 2 raised to the power x. 2 raised to the power x is equal to f of 13. So f of 13 means 13 over 4 minus 3. So now we have to find the value of this one. This we can solve basically directly also, but I will, because this is 2 mark question, so you need working. So I'm just writing the steps so that you will not be losing marks. So 1 by 4. Now 2 raised to the power x is equal to 1 by 4. So what we can do, we can use hit and trial method, or the easiest method which I'm always telling you is 2 raised to the power alpha. This one basically I forgot to put a power. So this one alpha x. This one is equal to, you are not using that button, alpha equal to this one and equal to 1 over 4. And after typing this one, you will be shift solve for x is equal to 1, and you will get this one, Wait for 1 second, 2 seconds, maybe 3-4 seconds. Now you got -2, so you can write x is equal to -2 and directly write here -2. Now this is one thing. Other thing is you can just write this as 2 raised to the power -2. If you check this one, like for example, if you write 2 raised to the power -2, you will get 1/4. So 1/4 can be written as 2 raised to the power -2, or directly you can write this step. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and introduce this channel to your friends, and also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.